Good evening, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 10:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 3rd, 2022. This is not financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe, share the video, click the thumbs up. We're here to talk about Quant Network. And while we continue to flail around this 180 line, let's just take a breath for a second and just remember one thing. Consolidation is not bad. If you're a novice investor, you might consider it boring. Well, let's take a look at the price action here. All right, well, we've kind of been all the way down here. At one point, we were in the low 100s. It wasn't too long ago. Remember, it was only a month ago. This is January 3rd we're on, and this happened all in December 3rd. And where have we come from? We've come from all the way down there, all the way back up. A hard fight, all the way to 177. Now, we've hit a couple of highs a few times since then. We've actually went up as high as 235 from all the way down here. And now we're doing what's called consolidation. Consolidation's normal. You just want to stick around for this. This is where, if it's a fundamentally great company, technically, sometimes you don't exactly know when the right time is. But it wasn't too long ago when that right time hit. That right time hit right over here. The right time hit right over here. The right time hit right over here. Let's see. June of 21, happened again in July of 21, maybe into August of 21, September of 21. And look, we've had a nice route of downtrend on this channel. But now we're starting to measure over to the right, meaning that we're consolidating. Now let's take a look at the underlying pair, Quant Bitcoin, which I think is much more telling and much easier to follow than the dollar version of this. We are starting to show that we're consolidating since early December to now. Now, while a lot of people may say, oh, I have to hell with this and let me move on, well, let me tell you something. You'd be moving on, in my view, at the worst possible time. Consolidations are generally the things that start up the engines at a point where at some point, something gives, and then you start to see the pair start busting up. And again, we've seen that happen here. We've had consolidations from when to when, from August all the way across. We went straight across. Nothing fun for people to see it drop from all the way up here from 450 all the way down there to 320. But eventually, after the consolidation was over, we flew all the way up to 951. I'm not saying that we're going to go to 951. I don't know where the next fly up will be, but generally speaking, consolidations like this are a lot of times followed up by a surge of price action. And again, you have to pick the right companies fundamentally in order to start to feel comfortable with the price action. If this was a fly-by-night crypto that I didn't like, there was no fundamental future for it, then I wouldn't be covering it. And honestly, I wouldn't follow the technicals on the back of that. This is fundamentally a sound company, and I think that this consolidation is the precursor to all that is great and what we all want to invest in. Patience is key, and remember that, especially in times of consolidation. When the thing's going nowhere, this is exactly where your patience is tested. And ultimately, the smart investors are smart enough to stick it out. In the meantime, Bitcoin is at 460, and we are sideways. We've hit multiple times 445.5, multiple times over the past month. At some point, I also think this is patience at its best. And this has also been going on since early December. And I think that this will start to gear up very soon. Right now it's at 46. We're going to take some more time. It's just going to tease people out of it. The weak hands will trade into the strong hands, and the strong hands will prevail. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance is at 39.77. Kind of went down a little bit. Not too bad. Again, 1, 2, 3. I think we start to see a surge soon as we get the real bid on Bitcoin. And in the meantime, Quant is at 177. And this is where you got to be patient. If you believe in the company, patience is the key. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been around the block. And I'll talk to you guys soon.